We are down here today at the Lancaster Men's Hub workshop off Brook Street in Lancaster with the guys that have been instrumental in making and designing the Hope benches that are going to be going in around the district over the next few months. The first one going in a couple of weeks, hopefully, on the quay. So we've got David and Dave, Ken,
Terry
and Terry. And we can show you the bench in a minute, but first of all, David, obviously we came to you a couple of months ago and asked you to do these benches.
Felt like a lifetime ago.
It did. So the concept was that we wanted you to, we'd got permission from the council to put these benches in, and they were very happy for you guys to make them, and so we were making wooden benches with positive messages on them and places for people to search out help. So how's it been? How's it all gone?
It's felt a long project because obviously there were delays along the way with designs of signage, waiting for a different type of laser to cut the material. The material, of course, arrived I think one day when it was absolutely heaving it down, and it was incredibly heavy. And of course the guys have been actually designing the back of the seats and the legs and working out how to put everything together. It's been a challenge because everything's incredibly heavy and none of us are young. I think I'm the youngest at 72. But it's been a good project for us as well. We've all learnt new skills in doing it, me particularly with the laser work. So yeah, it's been a very pleasing project for the hub. We are, as a men's charity, although we exist to help our members, those members get great pleasure from helping other communities, and so we're helping CVS and the wider community with this project.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And I mean, I think one of the things that's been really brilliant has been the ability for us to keep in communication. Yeah. and yes, I've been changing things along the way, and you've been really accommodating, all of you, and you've also really got involved with the concept of it. So all the way through we've been like, where do you think the wording should go, what should it say, you know, and you guys have been instrumental in that. It's partly because we're talking about people who are using the benches to help them with their mental health, to help them when they're feeling really in a bad place, find help, find hope, get support when they need it. And a lot of that is down to isolation and loneliness, and that can happen at any point in your life, but unfortunately we know that it is the men of a certain age are really susceptible to it. So your Lancaster Men's Hub is such an important charity for this kind of work, and it was just the perfect partner for this work, and I've been so grateful and happy that you guys have been so involved in the conversation, and really, you really got it from the beginning. There was no kind of, well, that wouldn't work. You were all so fantastically positive about it, despite the problems.
One of the things that we added in there, because of the we got a grant for suicide prevention last year, well, the year before, sorry, and through working through that grant and what we did for that grant, we realised that obviously men of the ages of 25 to 35 are some of the most likely to contemplate ending their lives, and so therefore I came up with the idea of putting QR codes on the benches, because I thought the younger generation would at least know what a QR code is, opposed to some of our older generation that wouldn't know what it was or what it did. So don't start. So we've added in QR codes that we think would be appropriate for that age group that might be more at risk than others. So I think it has been a team effort.
Yeah, definitely. And is there anything you guys would like to say about it? Has it been a positive experience?
We've all really got involved and got behind it, and I thought the basic idea behind it was great. So yeah. I think we've all sort of put our bit into it.
Yeah. And can you tell me, let's have a plug for the Men's Hub, as we're here and doing this, and you guys have built the benches. Dave, can you tell me kind of why you come, if that's okay, and what you got out of it?
Well, I lost my wife about three and a half years ago, and I was a bit down. Yeah. So I started going to Cornerstones on a Monday to bereavement, and then somebody said about Cornerstones on a Friday. Yeah. So I went there, and then I think it was David and John was on, and Ken was on about opening a workshop. Yeah. So I said, could I come down, and that. I'm here 2 years later, like so. And it was pretty rough to start with, going home to an empty house, and so. But yeah, but met all these guys. Yeah. We have a good crack.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
I think it's very important that not all of us. I mean, my wife is well and alive, but I still enjoy the company of men. It's probably strange, and possibly in the future this may not happen as much, where workforces are more mixed. But for our generation, you generally worked particularly in factories with men.
Yeah.
So suddenly finishing working with men and having that company can have an effect on some men, and this is one opportunity to do that. The other is just to get out and do things, learn new things. We all learn every day.
Terry's done learning.
No, Terry's a great woodworker, so although I have done woodwork for some time, I always learning from Terry on how to do things.
We learn from each other. That's the whole point of this place.
But we also enjoy it. And I worked in IT in Sevenoaks and London, so I didn't really have as many male friends up in Lancaster. So this lot have become my mates, and we'll do anything for each other, as evidenced by the fact that when we needed to put in 11 enormous planters, and we built planters for St Paul's School, all of this crowd turned up on Saturdays and Sundays doing the work, and we enjoyed working together. That's what it's about. So it helps with it helps you learn, it helps you with your mental health, it helps you with your physical health as well, because you're not sat around not doing anything at home, and you do actually do quite a bit of exercise here, especially with your benches.
Yeah.
Because they're not very light.
No. They're indestructible.
They are indestructible.
Absolutely. Amazing, thank you so much. So the benches are going in, there's going to be 5 around the whole district, and we've got locations for all of them, so over the next 6 months you'll see all of them going in, thanks to these guys and their amazing work. But there's other people I need to thank as well. Jewson's from Morecambe gave us the wood for 50% discount, and the council have been brilliant at kind of helping with installation and planning for that. And the Adult Mental Health Forum in Lancaster came up with the concept of the Hope Benches, and that's a whole consortium of organisations that help people with their mental health and physical health and general well-being. So just a massive thank you to the whole district for getting involved in this project, and hopefully really, really helping people in their lives.